Hello everyone, welcome to Study Zone. Today I am going to explain the next topic, that is rules of quantified statements. So before understanding what is quantified statements, let us be clear with what is quantifiers. Okay, so quantifiers are words that refer to quantities such as some or all. So we have to remember these two terms. Okay, so here we are not referring some quantities in terms of 10 pens, 5 books, 3 balls, like that. We are referring the quantities in terms of some or all. So for example, we can refer it as all, every, some, many and few, like that. Here we are not specifying all means not 100. We are not specifying like this. We are specifying all, some, like that. Okay, so let us take example. Jack has many pens. Here we are declaring it as many pens. We are not telling how much pen he have. Okay, and then Ria is having some pens, which means here we are declaring it with the help of some pens, like that. So quantifiers are the quantities which is referred in the term of some or all. Okay, so there are two type of quantifiers, that is universal quantifier and existential quantifier. Let us go through them one by one. So the first type is universal quantifiers. So this universal quantifier is represented with the term for all. So remember this is the term for all. Okay, so to symbolize universal quantifier, you use the symbol for all. Okay, so the statement applies to every element in a given set. For all, which means for every element in a given set. So this statement is applied to the every element in the given set. So let us take one example. Okay, so there is one statement that suggests us that for all x belongs to n, we have x plus x greater than x. Okay, so let us take x equals to 1. So what will it be? It will become 1 plus 1, which is equals to 2, which is greater than x is 1, correct? So 2 is greater than 1. So let us take x equals to 2. Okay, so 2 plus 2, which is equals to 4, right? So 4 is greater than 2, correct? Because x equals to 2. So let us take it as 3. So 3 plus 3, which is equals to 6, correct? 6 is greater than 3. So all these statements are true. So we can write it as for all x where x belongs to n, x plus x greater than x, which means here we are using the symbol for all, which means this is a universal quantifier. Okay, so let us go through the next quantifier, that is existential quantifier. Remember this term, for universal quantifier we are using for all x. Okay, the next type is existential quantifier. So to be clear, I will write it as, for first one we have for all x, correct? So for second one we have there exist, which means for some or at least. Okay, so it is represented with the term there exist x. Okay, so the statement is true for at least one element in a given set. So if we consider there are 10 elements in a set, the statement will be true for at least one element. At most it can be true for 2 elements, 3 elements, 4 elements, but it should be true for at least one element in a given set. Okay, this is called as existential quantifiers. So let us go through the example. Okay, so here we have there exist x where this x belongs to n and x square equals to 25. Okay, so if we take for all, here it should be true for each and every element, right? So but here there exists x, so we can take it as, let us take x equals to 1. Is 1 square equals to 25? No, correct? So it is not equals to 25. And then let us take x equals to 2. Does 2 square equals to 25? No, right? So it is also wrong. And then let us take x equals to 3. Does 3 square equals to 25? No. So now we have to continue. Okay, because for each and every element we have to find out, because This existential quantifier holds good if at least one element in a given set is true. Okay, so let us take x equals to 4, where 4 square is not equals to 25. Then is there any element which is equals to 25? Yes. When we take x equals to 5, we have 5 square equals to 25, correct? So there is at least one element in a given set which is equals to 25. So this statement hold true for existential quantifier. These all elements doesn't hold true, but since at least one element holds true, we have true for this existential quantifier. So what we have to remember is, in universal quantifier, for each and every element the value holds true, but in existential quantifier for at least one element the value holds true. At most it can be any number of element, for at least it can hold true for one element. Okay, this is about universal quantifier and existential quantifier. So let us go through the types of quantified statements in the next video. So there are 4 types. Okay, so there are 2 types are under universal quantifier and 2 types are under existential quantifier. Let us go through them in the next video. Thank you.